Hi everyone, it is my Monday morning. I thought I'd just talk to you up here. I've come up in the bathroom, just about to get changed and in some comfy clothes. I thought I'd talk to you all for a bit. I've just popped to Iceland, quick, needed to get some fish and chicken for my cat. I did that, went to the post office and come back. I've actually got a bit of lurg. Not feeling that good, you know, like you're a little bit stuffed up, but my joints like really hurting and stuff, and yes, I'm just feeling a little bit rubbish. Yeah, so that's it really. Well, I'll talk about more to you on the job front when I know a little bit more about stuff and what's going on, but at least things are looking slightly more positive than they were. I'm not saying I've got a job or anything like that, but at least it's at least I'm hearing back from a few people, which is always something. But yeah, and also I wanted to say thank you to some of you lovely people who obviously I reported any threats I've had to the police, and I want to say thank you to you for some of you being so kind to me about it. But I just want to encourage again everybody, if you have any kind of threat online, it doesn't have to be YouTube, it could be Twitter, Snapchat, Facebook, anything like that. You know, they do actually have dedicated teams that just deal with social media dodginess, I don't even know what you call it. So they do have teams specifically catered for that sector, so don't feel you're not going to get acknowledged, don't feel that they're not going to do anything. They do take it seriously. Our police officer has taken it really seriously. He was really nice actually. So what I'm going to do now, I do have some editing to do today. I'm going to get changed into some more comfy clothes. I mean, I feel that's what happens when I'm at home more. I do become a bit of a sloth, I'm not going to lie. So I'm going to do that, get changed, and yeah, got to do some editing things and bits and pieces like that. Obviously, on my video that I'm planning to have go up tonight, today's Monday, I meant to do it yesterday, but I just didn't get around to doing it. It's obviously about Katie Price going to rehab. We will see how that all pans out. And did you hear about poor Chico? He had a stroke. He was only 47, and he always seemed so positive in that. And actually said, the hospital said they think that his positive mental attitude actually has helped him because he had a clot on the brain or something. But yes, I'm going to get changed and have some breakfast. I'm not had anything to eat just yet, and also when I feel a bit better, so probably tomorrow or Wednesday, I'm going to start getting a bit fitter again. I've really let myself go, so I'm going to be back into that, and I want to be fit and nice and, you know, have a new, well, just be fitter and looking better and feeling better by next. I'm going to give myself a bit of time to get to it. Next June is my target. Next June is to be where I want to be, so I don't have to rush and be more sensible about it. But yeah, let's crack on. Today's Wednesday morning. I've actually had a couple of days off with filming stuff. I haven't felt too good. I think it was, what day was it? Is it Monday or Tuesday? No, it's actually Thursday. It's not Wednesday, it's Thursday. On Tuesday I literally spent the whole day in bed. So yeah, I had like a bit of a bug, like I said to you. So I'm actually heading off this morning. Well, I've got an appointment for 12 with a recruitment agent, and then I'm going to come back home. But I wanted to talk to you all about some stuff I saw was happening last night on YouTube regarding, this is something I'd never ever normally talk about, but you guys know who've been watching me for a long time will know how much of a fan I am of candles and wax melts, and there seems to be some like candle drama going on, mainly in the United States. But I just wanted to put my two pennies worth in. Now, to me, it's always been so obvious to see when somebody is putting online reviews which could possibly be fake, because let's be honest, if somebody's putting out a ton of candle reviews and they're all positive, to me, they're talking absolute BS. And I'm not aiming this at anyone, this is just across the board. But I believe that if you look at my channel, I have put out so many negative reviews regarding candles, because so many of them unfortunately aren't very good. And if that means that company doesn't want to reach out to me and send me, I don't know, a product to review, not get paid to do anything, but to pay to review, so be it. I don't care, because why on earth would I want a crappy candle anyway? For an example, with me, I've done various reviews from a company called Goodness Gracious Candle Company, and for me their products were very inconsistent. They did send me a big bunch of stuff to review, and I was so honest with it. Some I'd said wasn't that great, and some things were really great. There was a candle that was fabulous, some of their reed diffusers were really good, but then other candles are absolutely rubbish. So, that really needed work. There was no scent. They tunnelled, there was smoke. I can't remember the smoke bit too much, it was a long time ago, but they were inconsistent, and I did put that out there. So to me, if you're going to if you watch a candle reviewer and if they are constantly putting out positive candle reviews all the time, oh, this is great, for one, they could have been blinking lucky, and they could well be telling the truth. They could be telling the truth, but for me, that's a red flag, because if you're reviewing, say, I don't know, 20 candles, they're not all going to be great. They're not all going to be fantastic. I mean, they could be, but for me, it's just so unrealistic that they are. And yeah, I've been so lucky to have some companies reach out to me and say to me, would you like to review our products? And I say yes, and I always disclose that to everyone, and I'm always extremely honest. If anything, I'm so honest, I've probably put other candle companies off working with me, but I don't care, because I'd rather be honest. I'd hate for somebody to watch one of my videos and I've only got a small audience, I'd hate for somebody to watch one of my videos, buy some stuff because I said it was good, and then they say, look, oh, this isn't what you said it was like, this is rubbish. I'd feel really guilty about that, and it's just not what I'm about. Who would want to also be sent free PR candle waxy bits and bobs if they're crap anyway? Why would you blinking want them? But yeah, I saw there was loads of this going on last night, and I want to just touch upon it. It's mainly for US viewers, US people. There was I've been watching AZ for Angela for a very long time, not all the time, but her candle stuff, and she has done candle reviews for absolutely yonks. And it's a funny one. You're always going to get people doing stuff for the wrong reasons. You always are. But just a word of warning to everyone. Everyone's going to have their own opinion. But if somebody is putting out a positive after positive after positive after positive review, the likeliness that they're telling the truth, to me, they're either sugarcoating the candle, making it seem better than it is, being a bit honest, and just fluffing it up, so to speak, or they're just being completely dishonest, talking complete BS, and yeah, that's it really. Like I said, I'm not talking about anybody specific at all. I'm not. I love my candles and that still, but all the candles I see as well, Bath and Body Works candles, which I can't get hold of in the UK. So why the flipping heck am I going to want to watch reviews of candles that are going to be so hard to get hold of and expensive? It's just not. It's just not what. Yeah, I'm just not going to do it. So I'm not going to torture myself with watching reviews of candles I can't get. But yeah, I mean, I still love my candles and wax. I do. You see, I still put videos up all the time of candles and wax melts. I always loved them, and I always will. But if you want to spot a fake candle reviewer, it's easy enough to do. If every review is positive, you can almost guarantee they're talking shit. So, having said that, talking about candle PR drama, like I said, this is mainly to do with the US market. Like I said, I think there's a whole load of hoopla going on about Slatkin. Oh my God, Gemma, speak. Sorry, I just had a mouthful of cornflakes. Slatkin and co. And yeah, so I don't think we really get those over here anyway. There's no shops and nothing like that. But I am still going to say, I have no problem with people getting PR packages at all. I think it's great because it gives, you know, people can then see, they can go on YouTube online and see what they could be buying. They can see someone else's opinion. You have to remember, what I smell could be completely different to what you smell, but you can see what you're getting. You can see whether you think that's value for money. It's sometimes hard to tell from like a post online on you know, for a shop online to actually see. And as long as people are being honest, I have no problem whatsoever. I think there's room for everyone. And saying that, I will say to you now, I've mentioned the same people in the candle wax world, which I think are fab. Scentsy soy wax melts are fab. Jaded scents are fab. Little tree scents are fab. Butterfly scents are also very, very good. I love Goose Creek old style wax melts. I haven't bought any for ages, but I love those. There are some really, really good. Oh, the Wee Wax Unicorn. There are some really, really, really good UK vendors out there. I would now probably not even bother with Yankee because their stuff lately, in the last few years, has been a big, complete pile of poop. But you know, I'd recommend those people. I have recommended those companies for ages, and until I see that, I think I will continue recommending them as long as I'm loving their stuff. So I'm back from the recruitment agent, blinking windy out there. My hair is super grey. I went out there looking half respectable. By the time I got to the recruitment agent, it wasn't an interview, it was just basically handing over some like details, so basically showing you are who you say you are. I looked like I'd been dragged through a bush backwards. I'm not joking, I look super, super rubbish. And then I will be doing a bit of job hunting on the weekend, but on next Monday I have actually got doctors calling me about, oh God, basically I got bitten a few weeks ago and they were fine, and now they're all swelling up and going funny, so I've got the doctor to call me about that. And I'm going to hopefully on Saturday and Sunday, or one day at least, I'm going to try and do a makeup tutorial for Halloween, because I keep saying I'm going to do it and I love doing it. I'm not bothered about views or anything like that when it comes to those sort of things. It's just about having fun and being creative, and I can put some little effects on there and stuff like that. Anyway, I'm going to get myself a drink and I'm going to put some waxy on. Oh, also, did any of you see Laura Lee's apology video? Her second apology, so it's like Laura Lee apology 2.0. I believe everyone does deserve a second chance. I do. I think she deserves her chance to come back and try and do what she was doing. I'm hoping she had time to reflect, which is what she said she did. She didn't go into everything as in detail, as in depth as maybe I would want. There's probably a lot of questions unanswered, but I do believe everybody deserves a second chance. Everybody deserves a second chance. As long as people understand their mistakes, are genuinely sorry for their mistakes, to a degree. Let's be honest as well. I mean, this is what she said was horrendous, but it's not like she's gone out and hurt someone, you know? So it's like, I just think everyone deserves a second chance. As long as she's learnt from it and she's truly, truly, sincerely sorry, we will see. She came across as a bit strange in the video, slightly irritable, and like, I don't know if she was nervous or whatnot, I'm not too sure, but I think everyone deserves a second chance. But there's still a lot of questions unanswered. I saw a lot of people have done videos on it, but there isn't really much to say. I feel like if you believe her, if you want to watch her, watch her. If you don't, don't. But I do believe everyone deserves a second chance. So only time will tell. I'm sure Jeffree Star is going to clap back about a load of stuff, because he's now trying to say that Edward Scissorhands, his ex-hairstylist, is being employed by I've heard through the grapevine, people are saying that he's given the impression that Laura Lee is like paying him to say bad stuff about Jeffree. Until I see proof of all this, I just don't know what to think. So, do you know what? I was just sitting around a little while ago, minding my own business, and I went on the Twitter. And you know, I've been talking to you about candle drama. It seems to me no matter what community you're in, on YouTube or whatever, Facebook, there's always some kind of drama, isn't there? There always is. But, you know, I mentioned to you earlier about the PR stuff and yada yada yada. Despite what anyone's thoughts are on it, like I've said before, I feel there's room for everyone in any kind of community. If you want to make videos, do them, enjoy them, as long as you're doing them for the right reasons. I have no problem with you at all. You can normally spot, like I said, a fake reviewer because all their reviews will be positive and, oh, this is so great, this is so great, this is so great. Not everything is blinking great. So you're normally going to spot a liar a mile off. So she said something along the lines of on her Twitter, and her tweet was, wow, the last 24 hours have been eye-opening. I couldn't actually believe it when I saw it. I was like, what the heck? But she just said she said the last 24 hours have been eye-opening. Again, didn't mention any names. And it said, yes, the 20 God, my brain is absolutely going to mush. But the last 24 hours have been eye-opening. I would never send anybody nude from free PR. I don't care how big your wick is, keep it in your pants. And I was like, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. Now, I have an idea of who she's possibly talking about, but to be honest, where I'm so kind of far away, removed from it all, I don't know. And if you are into all the candle stuff, you will know that they tend to do the rounds a little bit. Like at the moment, there's the whole Slatkin company in the US, not even in Europe, and there'll be quite a few candle reviewers doing them, and I have no problem with that. Like I said, as long as you're honest and you're doing it because you love it. That's how I started doing YouTube, or I still do YouTube, because I blinking love it. I love candles and home fragrance and makeup and gossip and stuff like that, and I just love it, which is why I do it. And you have to love it, and I think that shows. You know, I may only have a small channel, my audience may only be small, but most of you are so lovely to me, you're so nice to me, and we all really engage really, really well. And as long as you're doing it for the right reasons, you know, do what you've got to do, or do what you want to do. But don't do it for the wrong reasons. Don't do it just because you're going to get free stuff. Because like I said, what is the point of getting free stuff? Is it a big pile of crap anyway? I just don't get it. But I've never tried any of the Slatkin candles because I know there's been a bit of a hoopla about them. Never tried them because they are US. They're not even in the EU. The EU candle stuff is a lot more tricky than America. Such a shame. But the laws changed a few years ago, and it has become a blinking nightmare for a lot of candle suppliers. And I know this because obviously I have done reviews from many companies, and I remember when it was all changing, and the worry a lot of them had, some were worried they might have to shut down because it cost them all so much, but I think they've got a way around it now. So if the people in the UK can, I'm sure the American companies can. But the reason some companies like Yankee, I believe, and that have got around it is because they have manufacturing plants in the EU where the others don't. So that's it in a nutshell. But who knew candles would create so much drama?